Alright, today's Thursday. My surgery was on Monday, so it's been right about 72 hours now. Um, Pain isn't getting a whole lot better. Definitely recommend what I've heard a lot online is tracking your medicines and seeing how they react. I got permission yesterday from the anesthesiologist to switch to ibuprofen from Tylenol, every other one that I'm taking, because I did seem to do better yesterday on the ibuprofen than the Tylenol. I'm still on the Oxy. It's very difficult to get through the night without it. I am trying to go to one from two, which I was taking to go to bed. Still wasn't getting me through the night. Still have the ice pack machine going at night to kind of deal with some of the numbing my arm a little bit so I can kind of sleep through the night. Not exactly successful, but I'm at the 72-hour mark. They say at 72 hours you can kind of start a full shower, so it was definitely a different experience. I can start removing some of the padding over the surgical site. So you can see I have it here. So I started trying to take it off. Proved a little more difficult than I thought it would be. It is definitely glued down. It's not going anywhere, and it's probably not going to go anywhere for a few days. I'm not pulling it. It was really painful on my skin. I have a lot of dried blood under my armpit, I noticed, and on my arms. So when I showered, I have a separate sling I use in the shower, which is helpful. So I have a dry one, and then I have the wet one. I noticed some blood on it, so I rinsed that off, and I'm hanging it to dry. So when I shower next time, that's off. And I figured it's probably going to be a while to get a lot of the blood off and stuff. But definitely could see the incision and wounds that I could see through the cushion before I took a shower, because I think the blood kind of washed out a little bit when I showered. But I'm trying to keep it covered, just my own safety. Other than that, I'm trying to eat pretty bland meals. So I'm eating like white rice, diced chicken, that kind of thing. A lot of water and other items like that. A lot of bread items, just because that's about what my stomach can hold down with the Oxy. So other than that, the pain is probably the same as yesterday. It hasn't changed significantly. Definitely can't do a whole lot. They gave me a squeeze ball to stretch, so I'm using it again, like I said, to hold my phone. And the towel, when I got out of the shower, I was able to at least hold it and use my other hand to kind of move the towel around. So it's kind of more of like an anchor. It's kind of how I used it. Same with the shower. I was at least able to wash my hair, kind of, sort of, with one hand. Soap with the sponge. You use the bar soap with one hand. It's gonna take a little bit to get these paddings off. They do hurt trying to take off. And putting undergarments on and stuff is just impossible. So still wearing like spaghetti strap dress on one side, and then I don't have it on the other side, just because it's easier to get on and off. I can pull it over my for the most part over my head, or pull it down, so it's easy to dress and undress. So I'm trying to do that, trying to at least kind of feel normal and get to my new normal and my new routines, so I can get back to normal as quick as possible. So that's where I'm at for today. I'm definitely feeling a little better. I did have to take the Oxy this morning earlier than usual, probably about 6:30. I woke up about 5 and took an ibuprofen. 6, I took the Oxy. It put me to sleep till about 10, and then I was finally able to have enough whatever I needed in my system to get up and go to the restroom and work on breakfast and that kind of stuff. And I do kind of have food in the mornings next to me, so I have like bread or toast or something bready, just to kind of help with absorbing some of that acid and stuff in my stomach. So I do keep that next to me to kind of help so it doesn't wear down my stomach and I don't have something else now, like ulcers or something crazy. So doing what I can to try to keep somewhat of a norm. I did put what kind of makeup I could with one hand. Can't really brush your hair a whole lot. I mean, you can, but you can't, depending on what your hair is like. Mine is super curly and didn't work really well, but I tried. See, with the makeup, as you can see, I missed a spot with the lipstick, but for the most part, it's just me and the cats, and they don't really care. So that's kind of where we're at for today. I'm trying to get back to as close to normal as I can as quickly as possible, but it's clearly going to be a long learning, hard process for me.